perhaps it's appropriate
The white flag there.
that the winningest active driver in the Champ Cars should be up there on point when the checkered flag eventually waves over the first race for the Bridgestone Presents the Champ Car World Series here in St. Petersburg.
Brother Vivian.
Long known as a sleepy retirement town, St. Petersburg is very anxious to shake that image. They point out they are the anchor of one of the 15 largest markets in the United States. Part of the high-tech corridor here in Central Florida. They've got Major League Sports, home to a Super Bowl winning football team. Downtown redevelopment, some of the most beautiful beaches and parks along the waterfront you'll find anywhere. And they were very, very anxious to bring Champ Car racing here to help show the world that St. Pete is an entirely new town.
Got wide in 10 again.
Try to give the corner workers a thrill. You know, PT. Once more through 13 and 14 and then on to the front straightaway, and the crowd will come to its feet to welcome home Paul Tracy, winner of the inaugural Grand Prix of St. Petersburg.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Felt like
White flag for Paul Tracy.
2.3 seconds in hand over Michel Jourdan. Everything coming together for Paul Tracy. With a team that is fully behind him. Last couple years, the team Cool Green did not have the full support. Very acrimonious. Everyone's rallied around Paul. He's responding to the best race of his best condition of his life. On his bike a lot over the winter. Called me once and said, I've been on my bike so much I've got a hole worn in my backside. Sunday's going for 70-mile rides.
And he said he wondered why he was doing it sometimes when he knew his competitors might be over at the dance club. But it may be paying off now. This is the battle between Fernandez and Junqueira.
PT up there. Tagliani. These guys are having, Johnson Controls, they're having a great run as a new team.
That they are, but right now there are flash bulbs popping in the grandstand as Paul Tracy makes his way around a high-speed victory lap. For the first time in 21 years, one driver will win both of the opening races of the season.
brilliant.
Paul Tracy wins.
Super sick. Excellent job.
White flag. And now it's about this man, Paul Tracy, who came to these streets of Long Beach, California in 1991 as a rookie. In 93, he picked up his first victory. In 94, he sat on pole but did not win. He did win from 17th place on the starting grid in the year 2000, and now he looks to become the first man to win 3 consecutive races to open the season in 3 consecutive different locations in Champ Car history.
And I said earlier, there's going to be a good test of Paul Tracy's maturity. That one lap on the first stop that they couldn't go as far as Jourdan sealed their fate relative to him. But he took what the race would give him. It was second place until Jourdan had his troubles. Ran as hard as he could, was able to overcome that deficit relative to Fernandez. And this is a really smart victory with a little bit of luck for Paul Tracy.
I can't wait for these interviews after the race. What a day for everyone involved in the 29th Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach. Victory to Paul Tracy and the Players Forsythe team. White flag this time by for Sebastien Bourdais, who has quickly become a valued member of this Newman Haas team. The crew loves him. They call the Frenchman Kermit. And he has been very gracious in accepting the bitter disappointment of his first 3 races in the series. And now it's all going to come good. It'll be the first victory this season for the Newman Haas team, a team that has won at least 1 race in 19 of the last 20 seasons. The only time in all of that streak they failed to win a race, 1994, ironically the year after Nigel Mansell won the championship for them. To the line and under the checkered flags comes Sebastien Bourdais. Unofficially finishing in second place will be his teammate Bruno Junqueira in a Newman Haas 1-2.
Last night.
actually was a reaction. That was a, no matter how you slice it, that was a block.
Behind you on the outside.
High defensive line there, too.
Outside.
Great stuff. White flag this time by.
Dominguez is staying on the outside.
He has two more shots at it in the corners. Look at Jourdan pulling up. He'll have to decide which guy to go with. Where do I put myself?
Right there on your outside. Right behind you. Right behind you.
Nose to tail now, all three cars. Bourdais with the lead off the corner. Dominguez will try to charge. Jourdan looking for daylight. He will not find it. Sebastien Bourdais wins the German 500 by the merest of margins over Mario Dominguez and Michel Jourdan Jr. What a finish. What a race. Next time by, the white flag. One lap to a career fiesta for Michel Jourdan, but the pursuers are drawing closer.
These guys are right on top of each other. Michel, a little bit advantage, but not much. Servia, Patrick Carpentier, Manning, Tagliani.
Servia's coming.
The top four will be very close together at the finish.
Servia's coming.
Servia's coming.
Carpentier's coming. Manning.
I don't think they'll do it. They will not. Michel Jourdan Jr. has his victory.
Way to go, Michel.
Watch your outside.
We are going to have a great summer of racing here on the Champ Car Series.
Creek's wife,
Last
Anique.
lap, Pat. That's fine. Nice and smooth.
One lap to go. An enormous contingent of Canadian journalists follow every round of the championship. Follow the exploits of this man, Alex Tagliani, Paul Tracy. All Canadian drivers, sponsored by Players, a tobacco brand in Canada.
Down to 0.77 seconds. There's the dirt.
There's the
One
puff.
more time for Carpentier. And that just shows you when a guy's in a zone like this is a car 750 horsepower. The tires are changing a little bit. The track changes a little bit. Drifts it to within literally an inch of the same spot every single lap.
I mentioned Players because they've done a great deal to support young Canadian racing drivers. In the 4 decades or so, they've been sponsoring professional motorsports. And with the evolution of tobacco sponsorship here in America and abroad, they may not be around for a long time in the future.
A farewell tour for Players.
Basically. And if this man, Patrick Carpentier, can hold on, will be the 4th win for Players in 03. 3 of them from Paul Tracy, and now 1 from Patrick Carpentier, the 4th different winner in 7 rounds in the Champ Car Series this year. And there are hugs all around in the Forsythe crew pits.
There's the gap. 1.3 seconds that lap from Tagliani, from Tracy back to Alex Tagliani, and the white flag waves.
Earlier this year at Long Beach, with Paul Tracy grabbed a sudden victory when Michel Jourdain's car broke. Tracy moved from 2nd to 1st. Next to him on the podium in 2nd place was Adrian Fernandez. Last week on the Monterey Peninsula at Laguna Seca, we saw our first podium of the year that did not have at least one Mexican driver on it. Well, this man, Adrian Fernandez, is going to make up for that and then some. A terrific businessman. He's been with sponsors Tecate and Quaker State for a long, long time. And now he is going to give them victory. And look at the rain now starting to come down. We may just get this in. Off the final corner, onto the front straightaway. 47 races since his last win, and for the first time as a driver-owner in the series, Adrian Fernandez picks up his 8th career win, but I would guess by far the most important. Now this will test the young Frenchman's driving skills to the max.
Green, green, green.
1 lap to go.
He got a good jump on Paul.
White flag. One more lap, Sebastian.
Paul Tracy has to be careful. He's got the very aggressive Bruno Shakira just behind him.
He pushed wide. Tracy pushed wide coming off turn 1.
Will Bruno take a run at him? Yes, he will. First and second in the championship. Tracy will counterattack and get fully alongside and retake the position.
What a move.
Here comes turn 5. And Bourdais is gone. On board with Shakira. Tracy ahead on the road. With that gap, he may have missed his best chance. There's Bourdais, who simply launched over the horizon. And his 3rd victory, both of the season and of his career, lies in front of him. Welcoming his new sponsor on board with victory. Well earned by Sebastien Bourdais.
Good job, guys. Good job. We deserve this one. Stay. Great job. You guys had marvelous stop. You drove the wheels off it, kid. Hey, Paul, this is the white flag. White flag. We are plus 6.9 seconds, so be really smart here. Last lap, bring it home nice and smooth.
And I'm sure that's what the team is thinking when they say that to him. Be smart here. You got 6.9 seconds. Fernandez is going along at a reasonable clip. You don't have to get him.
What a difference in a couple of words. It shows the maturity and the calming influence of Tony Sacali. He says, nice and easy rather than don't do something stupid.
Should he hold on for the remainder of this lap, Paul Tracy will become the 5th different winner in the last 5 Champ Car races. At Milwaukee, Michel Jourdan. Laguna Seca, Patrick Carpentier. At Portland, Adrian Fernandez. At Cleveland, Sebastien Bourdais. And here in Toronto, it appears it will be Paul Tracy. And a crowd of some 73,000 people, predominantly pro-Canadian, will come to their feet to welcome home native son Paul Tracy from Toronto, who will win.
You are the king of Toronto, man. Great job. Yeah, that a boy. Good. Thanks, Paul. Great job. 3 guys, fantastic job. Way to go.
This race has been won from pole by Michael Andretti twice, Dario Franchitti once, and Juan Pablo Montoya once. And the white flag there is a special one this weekend. It is a City of Vancouver Olympic bid flag. About 3 weeks ago, they were successful in that bid, and the 2010 Olympic Winter Games will be coming to Vancouver. And if you've never been to this great city, put it on your schedule. An absolutely fabulous place to visit with the soaring coastal range across the harbor, the cruise ships and float planes flying in and out, fabulous restaurants, a very cool place to visit. There is Vivian, Paul Tracy's mom, who promised he would win this race just as she did 2 weeks ago. She wrote the check and her son cashed it on both occasions. This will be the 2nd win for players Forsythe Racing on Canadian soil. 19th career win for the team. Number 24 in Paul Tracy's glittering career. And that long elusive first championship cannot be far away.
Your mom says don't screw up the donuts.
Don't screw up the donuts.
Healthy off for the donuts.
Victory for Paul Tracy.
The 3 leaders are down now under 2 minutes for the first time in this race, and this is the battle though. Darren Manning, his car is clearly sliding around. He doesn't have nearly as much experience as these 2 guys around him, but he's doing a good job here to stay ahead of Patrick Carpentier. Meanwhile, Max Papis, look at that slide again from Darren Manning's car coming up the hill there, and this car is he's doing a great job to hang on to it, because clearly it's very difficult. Meanwhile, the white flag is out. Just 1 lap to go for Bruno Jr. Here he comes into turn 1, and Sebastien Bourdais closer than ever.
And you see the lead between himself and Alex Tagliani, who just moved out of the left side of your screen, and now comes Max Papis running in 4th position. He is followed by the last battle between the top 6 players. This would be team players Patrick Carpentier following Darren is a battle for 5th position right now, and all Bruno has to do is keep from making a mistake, and all Sebastien has to do is give him plenty of room, and he appears to be doing that with no problem.
See the gap there between first and second, but less than 2 miles, or just a little bit over 2 miles to go now for Bruno Junqueira. There, the looming in his mirrors is Sebastien Bourdais. I'm pretty sure the Newman Haas team will tell Sebastien that's a pretty good job. Just keep it there. Just let Bruno get this win. He's well ahead of you in the points table. Sebastien Bourdais came into this race in 4th place in the points, but a full 40 points behind Sebastien Bourdais. So I think they will be told now to maintain their position. Don't throw it away in the final mile or so.
And Sebastien Bourdais will come out in a lead of his own after this race, because remember, he with 100 points, exactly 100 points coming into this race, is a 40-point winner of the rookie battle at this point in time over second place Darren Manning. Darren is back in 5th position right now. A nice run for Darren, but not enough to be able to close the gap for the Jim Truman Rookie of the Year award.
So it would be his third top 5 finish for Darren Manning if he can stay there ahead of Patrick Carpentier. Meanwhile, here come the leaders into the final corner.
One more turn to go. It's turn 14. Bruno Junqueira has accomplished it, and he will take the first Grand Prix with Mario Andretti's name on it. He will wait for the double-checkered flags and flash across the line for his first win of the year at his very favorite racetrack.
White flag this time by.
Hey, Paul, white flag, bring it home.
Montier now 7/10 of a second, and Ryan Hunter-Reay picked up a couple of tenths. He's only got about 2 miles of race to go. Paul Tracy can hang on. He will pick up a career-high 6th victory of the season. Single-season record in Champ Car racing is 8 wins, set by Michael Andretti in 1991 and equaled by Al Unser Jr. in 1994. It'll be the 20th win for Players Forsythe Racing, and it will give Paul Tracy a 20-point lead in the championship over Bruno Junqueira.
Bruno was the first guy to sweep every available point when he was fastest on both days and led the most laps at Elkhart Lake. And now Paul has answered back. Paul foreshadowed a little bit. He says, Bruno's starting exactly where I did last weekend.
6th place. Across the line they come. First ever 1-2 finish for Players Forsythe. And a 6th seasonal victory that puts Paul Tracy back into the championship lead. Team owner Jerry Forsythe,
Great job, guys.
happy for his crew. As we head for the white flag, let's get a word from Jimmy Vasser with Calvin Fish.
I try to get around here and nip around. Jimmy talking to the team manager, Graham Taylor. Jimmy, tough day for you, mate. Celebrating your 200th start. How was the car? What put you out?
The car was reasonable, and then the gearbox was sticky on the down changes early, and then it just deteriorated real quick at the end, and didn't really have anything in the box. Who's winning this thing?
Well, you got Jourdan up front, PT 4th, I believe.
Good, I'm happy for Michelle. Too bad for me. What happened to Tags?
Tag just got held up with the fuel strategy, but he had a strong run today. Let's go back up top, looking for that checkered flag, Bob.
Thank you, Calvin. The battle continues between Serbia and Carpentier, but it appears there will be no Canadian victor here on the circuit Gilles Villeneuve again in 2003. Less than half a lap to go as Michel Jourdan looks for his 2nd career win and 2nd of the season. His first ever on a road course, however, and the 16th win for Team Rahal. Oh, Tagliani and Tracy. That for 4th place. Understand Tracy may be tight on fuel, which would explain the big gap up to Carpentier in 3rd. But at this point, 1 corner remains for Michel Jourdan as he brings it onto the straightaway. And the Gigante driver is truly giant today in Montreal. Tracy is out of fuel. Tagliani will take 4th. Here comes Dominguez to take away 5th.
Unbelievable.
Exactly, Paul. It appears as Tracy will hang on to 6th, about a car length ahead of Roberto Moreno in 7th. This year, 3 drivers, Tracy, Junqueira, and Michel Jourdan, are on pace to score 200 or more points, and of course only one can win the championship.
And Fernandez, those guys were having a great run today too. They needed a good shot in the arm, and I know this may not be the exact result that they wanted, but they did a great job today.
White flag, 1 lap to go here at Denver. Breno Junqueira doing just about everything he can in his bid for a championship in his 3rd year in the Champ Cars. This is race number 15. 4 more races to go. 23 championship points available in 3 of those. The exception being the 500-miler on the super speedway at Fontana, California, when only 1 round of qualifying means just 1 championship point in qualifying, or 22 on the weekend.
Scott says they're in cruise mode, but they're actually still clicking off the quickest laps in the field.
As things stand, Adrian Fernandez and Alex Tagliani will be eliminated mathematically from championship contention. That will mean there are 6 still alive for the Vanderbilt Cup, which embodies the championship, and the Bridgestone presents the Champ Car World Series powered by Ford. But this day is all about Newman Haas Racing. 350th start, 11th 1-2 finish for the team in its glorious history, 73rd victory for the squad.
Good job, Bruno. Good job.
And 2nd of the year for Bruno.
Hey, great job, everybody. Great big talk. Thank you very much.
Undefeated in Denver is Bruno Junqueira. Unofficially, Oriol Servia 3rd, Paul Tracy 4th, Adrian Fernandez 5th, then these 2, Michel Jourdan and Mario Dominguez. White flag. White flag over Mario Dominguez. We started the day with 19 cars. We have 10 still running. What a glorious moment it will be for this team if they can get a 1-2 finish. It's now called Erdez competition. But it began as Bettenhausen Motorsports back in 1986.
I'd buy dinner for anyone who picked this podium.
Any takers? Give me TK's phone number. Is when the demons start to creep up and the driver starts to listen for any strange noise. But it's too late now. Mario Dominguez could coast across the line to his 2nd career victory. And in the minds of many, including perhaps Mario himself, this one was definitely earned. So the corner workers begin their flag dance, a tradition in motor racing. We'll be back to hear from our winners. Stay with us.
This is still huge for Dominguez. This is still huge for him.
Some of the moves he made in Denver, you think he's close enough there?
Just don't use the brakes the whole last lap.
Those yellows are for Carpentier's car.
We bid au revoir.
Green, red, and white, I think, are
For Dominguez, hello.
Wait a minute.
Thank
Aren't they
you.
celebrating a lap early? You do that after the checkers.
This is huge for him. That's a great team. We said it many times. They're the most improved team this season. Keith Wiggins has come here with an enormous amount of experience, including Formula One, including winning the Formula 3000 championship. There's the lady. There's the fat lady on the left side.
And Derek, last year when they were talking about adding a 2nd car, which went to Roberto Moreno, everybody thought, now wait a minute. I mean, you guys have had middling results with 1 car. Are you ready to go for 2? Now they get 2, and they're twice as good as they were with 1.
We gave a lot of credit to Moreno to tuning up that team, but I think we probably didn't give enough credit in the early going to Dominguez's engineer, Brian Ma, who also came on board. Those two have formed a very tight bond friendship, much like the one between Paul Tracy and Tony Zacchelli. In this case, though, they're very much equals. They trained together and have really brought Dominguez into a whole nother realm.
If he holds on for this victory, his 7th of the year, Paul Tracy will match the championship-winning totals of Cristiano D'Amata in 2002, Juan Pablo Montoya in 1999, and Alex Zanardi in 1998. The title is not yet clinched for Paul Tracy, but he does get the victory here in Mexico City.
I'm not sure I'd stand out near there with Paul Tracy coming down.
That's Jim Swintal, longtime flagman for the series.
Wow, what a weekend this could be. White flag is out for Ryan Hunter-Reay. Whoa!
That lap he was a second slower, so now it's 2.6 seconds, but he's got 2.6 seconds to give back over 2.7 miles.
To be a 22-year-old rookie and win your first Champ Car race half a world away, he could not be any farther from his home in South Florida. But
Manning, look, he is beginning to close in, but he's only got half a lap, a mile and a half. Reynard's 1, 2, 3.
first time for that in 2 seasons. And if Ryan Hunter-Reay can hold on, it'll be the second year in a row for a rookie winner in this race. The first win for Stefan Johansson's American Spirit team, and he will be the second rookie to win this season after Sebastien Bourdais.
Unlikely, but very much earned. With everything that was thrown at these guys today.
Wow, look at him attack the chicanes, as does Manning.
It was more than Paul Tracy could handle. It was more than Bruno Juncker could handle. And Ryan Hunter-Reay took everything this race could throw at him.
Two more corners for Ryan Hunter-Reay. Here it is. Short straight. The right
and look at the fans.
Yep.
They know how important this is to this young rookie who came early to do pre-race promotional work. He's been surfing and jet skiing all week. He feels right at home, and Ryan Hunter-Reay will win in Surfers Paradise.
Man, what a day. What a day for Manning also. There is David Brown right there on the left side. There's Katie Brannan, handles the public relations. Graham Taylor, also from the Arrows Formula One team. Look at the delight bomb on his head. Look at this.
I can't believe it.
What do I do now? And Jimmy gives him a big thumbs up. And there is the Vanderbilt Cup being hoisted by a very emotional Paul Tracy.
He's in tears.
Chris Pook, CEO of the series, comes over.
What a fight this has been for Paul. Tommy, you've been close to him all year long. This is a man who's overcome by emotion right now.
He's been climbing all the all-time lists. Poles, wins, laps led, but he has never finished better than
the job
third
they
in the
did.
championship.
And you know, I guess this is the way God planned it out to be. Is just I thought it was going to be a battle to the end of the season, and I just don't know what to say. I'm caught up, and now I feel it's just an incredible feeling.
Paul, it was a remarkable race, wasn't it? I mean, there was so much in that race. It could have gone either way, but at the end of the day, it's panned out in your favour and in favour of the Forsythe team. Just tremendous.
Yeah, I mean, I just have to thank the team. They got the car running again. And, you know, the job that they've done for me this year, Jerry Forsythe and Bob Bexon, and everything that they've done for this team, you can see how happy the guys are. They've worked so long, and I've worked so long to get to this point. It's just fantastic.
What was going through your mind at the time when the car was, you know, when there was dramas with the car, you're in pit lane and losing those valuable seconds?
I thought it was just all starting to fall apart for us. Just, you know, things can change so quickly. Things can change so quickly, and momentum swings in a different direction so quick. I thought it was over for us, and then when I saw Bruno was out, I was just started to cry in my helmet.
This has been an incredible year for you. I know you've waited so long to finally do this. You've had lots of success and race wins with this team, and you said on the radio on your way back in that you've never felt so comfortable with a race team.
No, it's a great team and great guys, and I just want to thank them.
Paul, enjoy. Congratulations.
Here we go.